Okay guys, here's another potential home base listed at $85,000. It's about an acre of land, raw land, and it has a travel trailer on it already. And it has a septic, well, but no electric. It has a new electric pole in the back, but it needs to be connected to the grid. And I'm not sure the restrictions around that, if the township requires building permits to be pulled for that, and if you'd have to put a structure on here. Behind the property is some more mobile homes. I'll try to zoom in. But that's the travel trailer sitting on your land. I don't have access to this. I was just driving by. Because I'm doing like drive-bys of potential home bases, but you'd have to take care of this property. That wood there is for, like, I think they did like fire pits. So you're in Okeechobee, Florida here, which is about 30 minutes away from Port St. Lucie and about 45 minutes away from the Atlantic Ocean. So it's not that bad located, but it is in the country land. I don't know if they would allow you to live full-time here. You could probably get away with it, but I think this is zoned more residential for mobile homes and single-family homes, and you'd probably have to put a privacy fence up and along the back. But I guess this guy used this as a camping place, as like a weekend getaway. And again, I don't have access. This gate is locked. But I at least still wanted to show you some perspective, right? So $85,000, no HOA, property taxes are a couple $100 a year, and you could homestead this. And again, I don't think you'd be bothered here if you minded your business, but your neighbors would know you soon enough. And so that's something that you would have to be conscious of. Let's take a look. So you got a couple of mobile homes behind you. Quiet street. It's a paved street, so you just come on this paved road here, and you don't have a driveway, but just a little grass. And on the other side is just mobile homes and just a residential street. So the neighbors it's not densely packed because it's Okeechobee, Florida, and it's not it's not like a city or a suburban area. It's a more country area. So you have a lot of privacy. And I think you could probably do fine getting away with staying here as long as you were respectful. But this is this is the property. So this is all your property here, all the way to where that little bush thing is there. And then that's your neighbor's mowing his lawn. I could hear it. But, I mean, it's a nice piece of property in many regards. You don't have electric, though, where you have to hook it up. See, and you got to find out, what, if any, restrictions, okay, are here. I'm sure that, well, I know this from what I've done. You'd have to verify me. I've called before Okeechobee County, and technically you're not allowed to live on your property in an RV without having a building structure there code regulated. So from my understanding, you would not be able to live full-time in that RV as is. You'd have to put a building, or you'd have to use this as like a retreat getaway and kind of fall under that exception. So you probably wouldn't be able to get the electric hooked up without pulling the building permits and building something, and that's where you get stuck. So then even if you can use this to stay out of, you're pretty much just going to dry camp. You're not going to have air conditioning without running a generator, and if you run a generator, your neighbors are going to hear it, and then you're going to get in that whole entanglement. It's a nice piece of property, but I think if you weren't going to build something, or if you weren't prepared to live off the grid and try to avoid regulation, I wouldn't bother being committed to this land unless you really wanted to. I mean, it's too much risk, And there's, like I said, there's single family homes within eyesight, directly across from you. And so I don't think you want to push the limits of what's allowed, because then you're just going to be stuck with, $85,000 investment, which is this property. And, again, yes, you can, it's an investment because you could still resell the land, but you can't use it for what you want. So You know, but everyone's an individual, and I like to make these videos to give you at least some idea that there's things out there. And this is what they would call old Florida, countryside Florida, where it's very underpopulated, but there's not a lot of economic opportunity. It's mainly, you know, well, you're only a half hour away from Port St. Lucie, so that's positive. But it's just, it's not positive if you wanted to try to really make this a homestead. I think you have some obstacles that, you know, again, a commitment of $85,000 is a commitment. You may be better putting that down on a single family house if you really wanted to just make it a day, you know. So I don't know. Teach their own, but you know, some people like this open land. And again, there's more to this area. I just can't get access to it. There's this little like runoff here, and I don't know, but I definitely enjoy giving you these different perspectives. If you appreciate these videos, click the thumbs up, click the blue join button if you want to support the channel. Okay, leave a comment. Let me know, would you buy this for $85,000 with all the different obstacles and restrictions that I kind of detailed earlier? Yeah, let me know your thoughts. Share the video. Put me in the algorithm of success. Click the thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video, subscribe if you're not, click the blue join button. And I'll keep doing my best to make videos to inform, inspire, and entertain you. And this too was for myself to see if this would be an option. Would it be an option for me? Right now, I'd have to say no. I don't think there's enough upside for me and my personality and what I'm trying to accomplish and what I like. I think that there is some upside for a certain person, but not for me at this time, based on all factors. So that's kind of my thoughts in this video. And thank you again for watching. Thank you to all my members. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.